Spring's secret: how nature awakens and teaches us to care. Once upon a time, in a quiet little village, winter was coming to an end. The snow that had covered the ground like a soft, white blanket was beginning to melt, revealing tiny green sprouts underneath. The villagers eagerly awaited the arrival of spring, for they knew it would bring warmth, beauty, and new adventures. One morning, a young girl named Emma stepped outside and took a deep breath of fresh air. "Spring is coming," she exclaimed joyfully. She noticed that the trees were budding and the birds, which had been silent during the cold months, were now chirping happily. Emma ran to her grandmother, who was sitting by the fireplace. "Grandma, how does the world change when spring arrives?" she asked. Her grandmother smiled and said, "My dear Emma, spring is a magical time. It brings new life to everything around us. The trees grow fresh leaves, flowers bloom in beautiful colors, and animals wake up from their winter sleep. People also feel more energetic and happy. But do you know what else spring brings?" Emma shook her head. "Spring brings opportunities for us to take care of ourselves and our surroundings," her grandmother continued. "Would you like to hear some advice?" Emma nodded eagerly. "First, spend more time outside. The sun gives us energy and makes us feel good. You can play in the park, ride a bicycle, or help in the garden. Fresh air and movement keep our bodies strong and healthy." Excited, Emma suggested, "Let's go for a walk in the forest, Grandma." Together, they strolled through the woods, enjoying the fresh scent of blooming flowers. As they walked, they noticed some trash scattered among the trees. "Oh no, the snow has melted and left behind all this litter," Emma said sadly. "That's why we should always take care of nature," her grandmother replied. They gathered the garbage and threw it away properly, making the forest cleaner for animals and people alike. Second, enjoy fresh fruits and vegetables. With spring, new crops grow, full of vitamins and goodness. Eating healthy food helps us feel great. That afternoon, they visited the village market. Emma looked around at all the colorful fruits and vegetables. "What should we get, Grandma?" "Spring is the perfect time for fresh greens, carrots, radishes, strawberries, and asparagus," her grandmother said. Emma helped pick out the best produce, excited to taste the fresh flavors of the season. Third, take care of nature. Spring is the season of new beginnings. Plant a tree, water flowers, and be kind to animals. If we care for nature, it will reward us with beauty and joy. Back home, Emma and her grandmother worked in the garden. "Let's plant some flowers that bees and butterflies love," her grandmother suggested. They chose lavender, daisies, and sunflowers, making sure the garden would be a welcoming place for pollinators in the summer. Emma smiled and said, "I love these ideas. I will spend more time outside, eat healthy, and take care of nature. Spring truly is magical." Her grandmother hugged her. "Yes, my dear, and when we welcome spring with open hearts, it brings us happiness and health. Now let's enjoy the wonders of the new season." And so, Emma and her grandmother continued to embrace the magic of spring, making the world a little brighter, healthier, and more beautiful. Moral of the story: spring is a time of renewal and joy. By enjoying nature, eating healthily, and caring for the world around us, we can make the most of this wonderful season.